Greetings from Delhi Public School Fulbari. This video is to guide you through the process of online admission for those parents who want to complete the admission process online instead of physically coming to the school. So this video will show you step by step how you can possibly complete that process and complete the admission process entirely using the online platform. Now before I show you the steps, a small piece of advice, that is please use a desktop or a laptop for doing this process, because there are a lot of data out there which needs to be filled up, and there's an application form that needs to be filled up. So if you're using a mobile phone, it will be a little cumbersome for you to type all the information. So it's better to use a desktop or a laptop to complete the online admission process. So first thing first, you open the school website on your browser, that is dpsfulbariSiliguri.com, and once the home page of the school website opens, on the right hand side you will see there is an icon called online admission. You click on that online admission icon. Once you click on the online admission icon, it will open the login interface. So for the first time when you are using the system, you have to create your profile. So you click on new registration. Fine. Next time onwards, you can just use your ID and password to enter the system. But for the first time when you are creating your profile, you have to click on new registration. Once you click on new registration, it will open the credentials page where you have to create the profile. Now first thing first, when you are creating the user ID, please keep in mind, create an user ID which is unique. Don't give a very generic ID. So for example, someone uses an ID called Abhishek. The system may not accept that because there is already someone called Abhishek using the system already. So like we normally do in our email ID, so you create your ID using your first name, your surname, maybe your date of birth, and so on and so forth. But the ID should be unique so that the system can accept the ID. Second, you provide your email, mobile number. Please provide a mobile number which is in use, which is regularly with you, because you will be receiving the messages from school and the calls from school on this number. Third, provide an email ID which is valid and which is in use, which you check regularly, because you will be receiving communication from school on this email ID. Then you create your password according to your preference and then re-enter the password. Then you go and click on select session. So the session will be by default the next academic session, that is 2021-22. You click on that and then you click on select class. So there will be a drop down menu where you have to choose the class to which you are seeking admission. Say for example, your child is in class 5 and you are looking for admission in class 6, so you click on class 6. So it will basically give you all the options of nursery to class 9. So whichever class you are looking admission for, you have to click on that particular class and then you click on submit. Once you do that, it will open the interface where you have to create the student's profile and fill in the details of the student. So first you write the name of the student. The class will be carried forward from the previous page, because you have chosen the class you are looking admission for from the previous page. So it will be carried forward over here by default. Then you give the name of this student and then the date of birth. Choose the date of birth from this calendar. Write the father's name, mother's name, the complete address, your city, your state, country, your PIN number. The mobile number will be by default whatever you have provided in your previous page. So it will be carried forward from that previous page. Then the mode of payment will be by default online, because in the online admission process, you won't have offline payment option, at least for the registration and application purpose. So it will be by default online. And then the amount payable will be shown over here. It is rupees 1200 for the application form. So for nursery to class 9, it is by default 1200, so that amount will be shown over here. You cannot change that amount. And then you go and click select source. So here there will be a drop down where there will be options which you have to choose, like from where you came to know about a school and stuff like that. So whatever is best applicable for you, you choose that. And then finally, in the last box, you tick this box, is new school. You tick this box. This is basically you are seeking fresh admission. You are a new admission case. So you click on this box and then you click on save. Fine. So once you click on save, it will open your prepayment page for your application fee. So here you don't have to fill in any details. All the details will be carried forward from the previous pages. So name will be shown, the class you are seeking admission will be shown, your address, your other details will be there. The date, whenever you are paying, the date will be shown. Amount will be like 1200. Here in case it's showing 1 because it's a demo video, so we have set it for 1 as such, but in your case it will be 1200, and it will show you the net amount payable, and your email ID and contact number will be shown. So once you confirm that all the details that is being displayed over here is okay, is correct, you click on make payment. So once you click on make payment, it will open the payment gateway page for you. Fine. So here you can choose your preferred payment gateway. You want to choose credit card or debit card method, or your net banking method. You can choose whatever is convenient for you. It is basically like any other e-commerce site where you do your net banking or online payments. It is the same. It's a secure payment gateway of HDFC Bank, so there is no security problem as such, no problem at all. You can just go ahead and make the payment. So the payment will be a little more than 1200, because here it is showing 1 as it's a demo video, but in your case it will be 1200 plus the applicable transaction charges, so it will be a little more than 1200 rupees. So whatever the amount is, you have to fill in your card details and make the payment. So once you make the payment, you get a confirmation page. Say it will show you that your transaction is successful, your transaction number will be shown, your application number will be shown, your name, the amount you have paid, the date and time you have paid, and the reference number. So you can take a screenshot of this and you can note down these details also, the transaction number and the reference number for future reference. Fine. So once this is done, on the bottom you see you will get a go for application button. Fine. So you click on that go for application button. Once the payment is made, the confirmation is done. So once you click on go for application, it will open the application form, the online application form for you. So there are a lot of details that needs to be furnished over here. Take your time, don't worry about it. If you are not able to do the entire process at one go, no problem, you can fill in the details that you know, and on the bottom you can click on save as draft and you can log out. You can again come back later and log in using the user ID and password that you have created, and you can come back to this page and you can update that information. Now it is not mandatory to fill in all the information. Whatever information you have, you fill in. Rest, if you do not have, our admission department will get in touch with you after your registration is complete and they will do the needful. Plus there are some provision of uploading your certificates, the birth certificate and your class mark sheet, previous class school mark sheets and all those things are there. So if you can upload them, that's absolutely fine. If you are not able to upload, no problem, don't worry about it. Our admission team will get in touch with you and they will guide you through the process. So whatever information you have, you fill in those information. There are some information which are mandatory. So what will happen is, if you have not filled in any information which is mandatory and you click on submit, the system will automatically throw a pop-up and say that okay, you have not filled in this particular information which is mandatory. Say for example, the name of the child and the occupation of the parent, the father, and qualification of the father, so on and so forth. So please fill in the application form minutely, take your time at your ease, and then you click on submit. So once you click on submit after filling in the application form, you will again get a pre-payment page for the registration fee. Fine. So the registration fee here is 800 rupees. So again it will show all the details from the previous pages. You don't have to feed any information over here, and here the amount will be 800 rupees. Here it is showing 1 as it's a demo video, but in your case it will be 800 rupees. Fine. And then you confirm all the information and click on make payment. So once you click on make payment, it will again open the payment gateway page for you, and you can choose your preferred payment gateway. Like you paid the previous case 1200 rupees, you'll have to pay the 800 rupees over here. So here it will be 800 rupees plus the transaction charges, whatever amount will be, and you have to pay that amount. So once you make that payment of the registration fee as well, then you will get this final page where the confirmation of your final payment of 800 rupees is also there. Your transaction number, your registration application number, and your reference number will be there. Please keep a screenshot of this page and keep a note of this information as well for future references. And once it is done, you get this page, you click on print application form. What you will get is, you will get a payment confirmation message that your form has been submitted, your registration has been done. That means your online process as a guardian, as a parent, is complete from your side. Fine. Within 48 hours, within 2 working days after this process is done from your side, you will receive a call from the school and the admission office will guide you through the next process, how you have to complete the next rest of the processes. So then you have to pay the admission fee. They will share the fee structure with you. The fee structure is also available in the school website also, and they will tell you how much needs to be paid to confirm your admission and what are the documents those needs to be submitted. So you can submit them through email or through WhatsApp. They will guide you through the entire process. So don't worry. Once this is done, it is the responsibility of the school admission department to guide you through the process and confirm your admission. And once your admission is confirmed, you will get the confirmation details also from the school. And in the entire process, if you have any problem, if you face any particular problem, please feel free to call any one of these numbers. The first number 86956099615 is specifically for online admission assistance. So if you have any problem during the online admission process also, while you are registering yourself or you are making the payment or whatever during the online admission process, if you have any particular questions regarding the process, you please feel free to call on the first number. The rest of the two numbers, anything regarding admission, generally your fee structure or course and stuff like that, you can call the rest of the two numbers. So that's about it. Thank you so much.